was really inspired by a couple of books I loved growing up, Lord of the Flies and Ender's Game. And then the TV show Lost is one of my favorites. And I was writing it during the show Lost, so you can really see their influence.
Yeah, those are my two touchstones, really. It was Lord of the Flies and Lost. That's how I kind of pitched the movie.
As soon as I heard of it, I just thought it was a really cool, genuinely just a really cool and like very original and very fresh idea. And I dug that they were turning it into a movie.
I read the script before I read the book, but both were really awesome resources in terms of, of making this movie and representing Gally, which is my character. And you know what? I think people are going to be really, really pleased. You know, James was saying that he was concerned that he would hear, oh, the film wasn't as good as the book, but he apparently thinks the film's better, which is great to hear from him.
It's a fun adventure. It's about escape. You know, it's a really fun ride of these kids trying to survive in this place. They don't know why they're there. The mystery is really what propels this movie forward until the end, when you get everything, you get out of the frying pan and into the fire, essentially, as we are launched into essentially the second book, you know? So it's just a fun ride to kind of go on.
It's all about finding out who the guy is, you know, and you kind of just, you know, you get a role and you start shooting, and you know, you sort of have to play catch up almost in a way. You know, you try to know him as well as you can before you start shooting. But in a way, you know, with this particular story, my character wakes up not even knowing who he is, and not even, you know, sort of like with a reset button having been pushed. And so it was almost sort of natural to go into it with an idea of like, you know, just question, you know, just curiosity.
I feel like the one change that takes place with Gally is that I feel like he's sort of, it's clear that he's a villain in the book, whereas with the film that we have, he's sort of more of a conflicted character. Gally is, you know, halfway between good and bad, and you don't quite know where you stand with him, and you don't know where he stands with you. And it transpires that his motives are sort of understandable and I think rational for the most part. But you don't just hate him, hopefully. We'll see. I honestly would say I think we have the best fans in the world. They're incredible. And I know lots of people say that, but you know, they were genuinely talking to us and conversing with us and just interacting every single day before we started pre-production, and that's so rare, I think.
And Timo season 4, doing it again, saddling back up to ride the wolf.